welcome to another episode of Duke and Leon's School of Life. Fuck, I nearly forgot the title.
The title, yeah. You wouldn't be the first one.
And I have Leon, the COVID cunt, with me.
Leon, the lozenge. Yes.
So you got COVID. You finally got it. You were
fucking 3 years.
You were the second last man standing. The professor still hasn't got it. I don't know how, but
I know.
And then it was you.
I know.
And you're down.
Yeah. My third wife and I went to Alice Springs, which is for our foreign listeners. That's right smack dang, was it? Dang spack, whatever, in the middle of Australia. Bang. Spack bang bang. And in the middle of Australia, and we went there, and obviously we flew there, and bang, as soon as we got on that fucking plane, haven't been on a plane for, 3.5 years, bang, straight.
All those unclean cunts.
But you know what? You know what was funny? It's funny because my wife, she goes, I'm going to get. I want to get the special seat for you with more leg room. I don't know why. Anyway, so it's in the middle of the plane. But what it is, it's the exit row, right? Oh. So in the beginning of the flight attendant comes up and they deputise you as safety officers because you have to control the exit. Yeah,
that happened to me. That happened to me once, and she did that, and I agreed with everything, and I just thought, well, if this plane goes down, we're fucked because I don't know what to do at all.
I know. And they even say to you, I need a verbal recognition that you understood. Oh, fucking, I wasn't even listening.
Yeah, I gave her the verbal. I was like, yes, I know what to do, and then I'm thinking, fuck, I haven't got a clue. All I know is I'm next to the exit door, and if it goes down, I'm the first cunt out.
So she goes, if the pilot announces evacuate or the crew yell evacuate, and I'm going, yell? Why would they be yelling? What do you mean yelling? What do you mean yelling? Like this. And then she goes, most important thing is if you look out the door before you open it and there's fire or smoke, don't open it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? What are you talking about, you idiot?
And of course that's all like you have to do that stuff if you haven't been knocked out by the catering cart.
or by the fat lady trying to just diving over the seats for the door, And then she goes, all right, once the door's open, jump on the wing and then follow the arrows. I just felt like punching him in the head. And then she goes,
so the plane's going down, you just hear, and you're turning around and go, what do I do again? What?
Where are the arrows?
Where are they?
Where are the arrows? And then, of course, my third wife thinks it's fucking hysterical, right? Because she knows I'm scared of flying. So for the whole flight, she's going, look at that red handle. What do you think if we just pulled it right now? What do you think would happen? Fuck, really? Really? And this is a morning flight, so there's no alcohol, right? So,
Fuck
anyway.
It,
Fuck it. And
you got COVID on top of it.
And I got COVID on top of it. Yeah. Nice. Where are the arrows? Where are the COVID arrows?
The hairs on my back are turning grey.
Yeah, well,
I look, you know what I look like? I look like, when you leave a strawberry in the fridge too long?
So
it grows all those grey hairs. I think that's what I look like.
So just out of interest, what colour did you think they were going to turn?
I was hoping they'd fall out, like the hairs on my head.
That's right.
But no, they're thicker. They grow thicker. Mate, I've shaved my back.
That old saying? What's that old saying that your uncle used to say? What is it?
Fuck, I don't know.
The hair falls off your head and goes onto your back or something? What was that one?
Yeah, that's right.
What was that saying?
That's it. That's what it was.
What?
The hair falls off your head and fucking goes on your back.
It falls on your back and starts growing. Oh, God. What
mate, look, if I shave my back, there is so much hair at the bottom that I just think to myself, why can't that be on my head? I'd have like an afro. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about was I was talking to Jed the other day. which is, can be a good thing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Can be a good thing. And he was telling me he was reading this article about these new sex robots, right? And he sent me the pictures, and that they've developed this new skin, right? So they're past the V9 that we invented, and they've invented this, and it looks real. It just looks so real. You'd think it was a real person.
Right.
And they're saying it's about 20 years away. These sex robots, about 20 years away, they're going to look exactly like a real person. You won't be able to tell the difference.
Oh, like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to tell the difference. But then they got in the article, they got into this philosophical question. They're saying, well, what about the haves and the have-nots? You're gonna have all these people, all these rich people are going to have sex robots, and all the poor people are going to be sitting there lonely and jealous. And you know what the guy's solution to that was?
What?
Every council around the city should buy a community sex robot.
Oh.
A community sex robot that you can borrow.
Like from a library.
Like a library. He even said you can put it in the library. You can put it in the local library, and everyone can have a turn at borrowing this sex robot.
That's just so disgusting on so many levels.
But can you imagine? Like one guy turning up. Oh, where's Sheila? She's supposed to be here. He was supposed to bring her back at 5:00. It's my turn. And tell Barry, the fucking cunt, last time he had her, I spent half the day cleaning a cunt.
Jeez. That's just so gross. That is so incredibly gross. But why wouldn't, so the have-nots, why wouldn't they just, have normal relationships with humans?
You know what that's like.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, all right. No, a big bad zero, a big zero
community
on that one.
Sex robots. That's going to be the new thing. Everyone's going to be lining up. We're lucky because we're scientists and we'll be able to, get a grant. We'll say we want a grant so we can examine these things and maybe improve, and we'll get a sex robot each. But
yeah.
For everyone else, they're going to have to line up at the library and wait for Sheila to come back and then take her.
Jesus Christ!
And she's going to have a sticker. She's going to have a sticker on her left boob.
Yeah.
That says "Please clean before returning." It's like those. Remember when you used to borrow videotapes and it said, "Be kind, rewind."
Rewind.
Yeah.
Be kind, rewind. No. I think you'll find that those robots would be self-cleaning. Self-cleaning, I reckon.
Oh, so you just say, "Sheila, get in the shower. I've got to take you back."
No. They don't go in the shower. I think after you do the business and you're lying on the bed next to her having a cigarette, and she just goes beep beep beep.
Squirts all over the bed.
Yeah. And she's got and then she goes into the rinse cycle, and then she goes into dry. And you're saying, you know what, Sheila? I think you've just ruined it for me. I was in a moment. I was halfway through my cigarette, and you're just doing the rinse cycle. Like, really, really?
Either that or
you couldn't just wait.
Detachable vagina. So once it's used. They just take it out, they go ching, ching, and put a new vagina.
No. Could you imagine spending all that time and coming back from the library and stuff like that? Put her on the bed, and someone hasn't replaced it. And it's missing.
And that's your day's wasted, and you have to bring her back tomorrow.
But you still got to pay for it. But that's your allotted time. So then you take it back and you say, but it was missing. Oh no, sorry. You
fucking Barry.
Fucking Barry. Barry collects them. Because he reckons that's the only good bit. It's the only good bit, so he just keeps it. He says, why should I go to the library and get the whole thing? He's selling them on eBay. Yeah, why should I get the whole thing? That's the only bit I need.
He's selling them on eBay secondhand.
Well, that's like... What do they call them? They call them pocket toys. Have you seen that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Pocket toys. Make your own pocket toy.
It's like that old Rodney Roode joke, remember? He said those two girls are having a fight on the balcony across the road, and everyone in the flats are calling out and singing out shit, and one guy goes, kick a cunt in, and then Rodney Roode goes, kick it in here. Anyway, look, I want to address something about like someone called me racist the other day. They said to me, Duke, why are you racist? And I said, look, I'm an equal opportunity racist. I hate the human race. I hate everyone equally. Equally. And then they said to me, what? So you're, this idiot said, so what, you're racist, even racist against your mum?
Oh.
And I said, especially my fucking mum.
Especially. You see, that's just like a bit of fish to a shark. Why would he even say that? Of course he'd jump on and go,
stupid.
She's the first one.
and then like I'm racist against myself. I woke up in the middle of the night to take a piss. You know how you do that? And sometimes you catch your reflection in the mirror and you look really different.
I thought you were going to say catch your piss as it bounces off the mirror. That's what I thought you said. What? Yeah.
You sort of, and I was looking in the mirror and I thought, what are you looking at, you fucking ethnic wog cunt? So I'm racist against myself too.
But I suppose you'd need a mirror in front of the toilet. So if you had a comb over, because a comb over takes, 3 hours to prepare before you go out?
That's right. Unless you've got the map. Have you seen the map?
The map?
This guy patented a map. Well, not a map.
What, where all the wind is, so you stay away. The wind map. Oh, no, sorry, I can't go there.
There you go. That's an app for you. The wind app for people with comb overs.
Comb overs. That's perfect. Yeah. Do not enter Sector 7. Wind velocity over 20 kilometres. Do not enter Section 7. Your eyes will be covered and you will die.
The wind app for comb overs is brilliant. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Yeah. That's the next paycheck.
Dirtiest man alive.
Yes.
Dies after having shower.
No, they forced him. The villagers, the rampaging. I didn't read it, but the rampaging villagers made him shower.
But you know where they took him? They took him to those baths. You know how we're talking about that bath that Sven went to?
Oh no, you're joking.
Yeah, that's where they took him.
Oh, they took him to someone washed baths. And someone washed him.
Washed him and he died because they must have been throwing him around. He was 97 though. He was 97 and the doctors said that he had so much dirt on his skin that it kept away viruses, it kept away all sorts of things. That's what kept him alive.
Kept away women, I'm thinking. And as you know, 99.9% of all viruses are spread by women. So that's where you get it from. So stay away from women. But do you remember years ago when we were making films?
I thought of this straight away.
Oh, Big Daddy Kong.
Yeah,
and his mate who got out of jail and lived in that little shack.
On the railways.
Yeah, near Petersham railway station, just in there. It's still there. It's just tiny. And he lived there for like 3 months, didn't shower, and he was just covered in
a year he lived there.
Oh, was it a year, was it?
So they had a contest.
That's right, yeah.
Who can stay the longest without having a shower. Big Daddy Kong made it for 3 months. He said, I just gave up after 3 months.
No, because his girlfriend got the shits.
Yeah. So he had to have a shower after 3 months. This guy didn't have a shower for a year. A fucking year.
Yeah,
and he said it took him like 3 months to get all the dirt and grease off.
Yeah. No, he was a strange guy too, a little bit flippy. I can't remember. Something happened.
They started their own whorehouse. They started their own brothel, and they had one girl working there, and then it got flooded.
Yeah. So that was the big business thing.
Yeah.
And then, but then something else happened. I think he flipped out. He flipped out one day and beat someone up, and then he had to leave, and that's it. Never saw him again. Anyway, talking about rehabilitation in a correctional facility, we have Man Court.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
Man Court. All right. What's our first case?
It's a double
We've got
header.
two. We get double pay. Yeah, being judges, we're on big money, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's a packed. We got them back to back cases. So which one do you want to do first?
I don't even know. I haven't read the briefs.
Oh well, that's good. Good to know that you're taking your.
Hey, I was called in the last minute. They said, "Look, Leon's overloaded. Just come in and help him."
All right. So first one is man sexually attracted to balloons. All right. So this guy it's ever since his mother gave him a balloon when he's 4 years old in hospital, he's been obsessed. He's got an addiction with balloons. He has balloons in his house, in his bedroom. He has all these balloons.
He's got 50,000 of them.
50,000 of them. First off, what constitutes sexual attraction, do you think?
Something that gives you a hard on.
So that's what I was thinking too. So you can see a quote where he says, when I see a balloon, my heart flutters and I get aroused.
Fair enough. All right.
So that's that. We both agree that would be deemed as sexual attraction. Okay.
Yeah.
Up till this point, I was thinking, well, he's an idiot, but then I read this quote. Now let me just quote. This is he's saying this, okay, to the court.
Okay.
I'll take a 12-inch and inflate it to 11-inch. That way, it can take a lot of abuse.
Abuse.
Does
he detail what abuse is?
I don't know. I stopped reading the testimony after that.
You've come to your judgment.
So not only is he stupid enough to think that balloons are sexually attractive, but he abuses them. What a fucking idiot. All right. So my verdict is taken out the back and shot. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm a bit in two minds about this. Like, when I looked at that, I thought, fuck, you know what? I would love to be sexually attracted to balloons.
Well, what do balloons look like? Boobies, right?
Well, yeah, I'd love to be sexually attracted to balloons. How much shit would that cut out of your life? All you have to do is blow up 10 balloons in your bedroom every night and you're having an orgy.
A gangbang.
Yeah, exactly. A gang pop.
A gang pop. How simple would that be?
Yeah, exactly.
How simple would life be?
Yeah, I'm thinking he is a man because he's stepped outside the box. He's stepped outside the box to satisfy himself. He's worked for himself. It's like you. It's like you. What you always said to me. You said this to me when we were like 6. You said, "Work hard, work smart, not hard."
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So he's
and I said to you, "Just give me my fucking G.I. Joe back, you cunt."
So what he's done is he's taken Darwinism to the next step. He's taken out the weakest link, and he's created a strong way forward.
Exactly.
So any time that he wants to have a little bit of a tete-a-tete, he just gets a balloon.
That's it.
As opposed to dating or sex robots.
And have you seen some of the fancy
going to the library
or
going to the fucking library? See, he doesn't have to go to the library, or maybe he goes to the balloon library. Maybe there's a balloon library.
Well, have you seen the fancy balloons they have now? I mean, he could be having a fucking great time. Oh, look, I'm saying he's a man. I'm going to...
All right. Well, that's fair. It's a hung jury.
Hung jury,
because I still reckon he's an idiot.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Oh, he's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
But he's a man.
That's not what we're judging.
No. That's right. You have to stick to the brief.
That's right.
Stick to the brief.
All right, what's the second one?
All right. So on the weekend, I was listening to this podcast. My wife put it on. I don't listen to podcasts, but my third wife put it on, and it was the one I can't remember what it's called. It's with Jason Bateman and someone else. There's three guys, right?
Yeah.
You'd know them. I think it's Seth Rogen or something. I don't know. I don't know. And they interview really famous people because they can afford to. You know, where we can't even.
We can't even afford to interview homeless people.
Well, we can't even get Jed back.
No, he's like, fuck you, cunts.
Fuck you. Anyway, so Jason Bateman lives in Ernest Borgnine's old house.
I like Ernest Borgnine.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Legend of film, legend of TV. I think.
Did he do films?
Yeah, of course he did. He did all those war movies.
I just remember McHale's Navy.
McHale's Navy, obviously the pinnacle of his career. And he was a war veteran as well.
Oh,
and
okay.
Anyway, so one of the guys mentioned that he'd read an article about Ernest Borgnine, who stated in this interview that he masturbated every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And he lived till he was 95, and he did it because it made him kept him healthy and built up his testosterone level.
Right.
So what I thought was man caught. Okay. So normally if you met someone in the street and you know, where you going to? And you go, I got to go home. I got to have a wank. I wank every day. You know, you think, oh, really? And then, but if Ernest Borgnine said it, that would be different. So what I'm saying is, if you wank every day, hero or dud? What do you think?
Hero, definite hero.
Hero?
Yeah, hero. It's you know, you need to be in touch with your manhood every day.
In touch.
You need to see.
Why can't you just phone it?
It never fucking answers. It doesn't respond.
It goes, oh, God, there's that idiot again. Didn't I block him?
You've got to be in touch every day.
How do I use this phone? How do I block this idiot?
You've got to be in touch every day. You've got to make sure everything's working. It's like you're a mechanic. You know what I mean? You just go over everything really quickly, and you just say, okay, yep, everything's in shape, and if I ever have to use it,
yeah, I know it works.
It works.
Yeah, like those racing car drivers, when they change the tyres, the first thing they do is they test the brake pedal.
Exactly, that's it.
Because you don't want to race out there with no brakes.
This is your brake. This is your brake pedal. If it's not working, you could have a very bad accident.
But you wouldn't go and see a doctor, though, would you, if it wasn't working? You'd Google it, and then you'd do a remedy.
Well, look, if it wasn't working, I wouldn't worry about it until I fucking got a date. And then I'd make the date for 2 weeks' time, then I'd go to the doctor. But look.
And what would you say to the doctor?
I'd say, man, my fucking dick's
I got a hydraulic problem.
I need one of those pumps.
Yeah, all right. Well, I had the same. I came to the same conclusion, hero, but I wanted to put a caveat on it in terms of where you could and could not do it. You know, like it's not like, okay, fair enough, you're a hero because you masturbate every day. That's fine, but there are certain places that you can't masturbate. right? And I was thinking about those places, and I thought the first one would be like I'm not religious, Duke. You know that I'm not religious.
I know that.
But I wouldn't masturbate in a church because I think that's disrespectful, especially to the nuns. and to be honest, if a nun was there, I wouldn't be able to masturbate. Let me tell you. All right, so church. The other place would be I wouldn't masturbate in a police station.
Good call.
Good call.
Good call.
Good call. All right, but apart from that,
everywhere else is fine.
Drive through in your own car, 100%.
I was thinking about that last night because I had to get an Uber last night.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, well, according to Leon, I mean, what if this guy just starts masturbating in his car? Like while I'm in there, according to Leon, he's allowed to do that because it's his car.
No, but you're there. So when you're in a drive-through and you're masturbating and the person at the checkout is looking into your car, she's not in the car, right?
Oh, okay.
So you're in it's the same as if you were doing it in the kitchen and someone walked past, looked through the window and saw you masturbating and rang the police.
Okay, all right. Because I was going to text you back to see. And if you would have texted that back, I would have said that to him. I would have said, man, look, it's probably the furthest thing from your mind, but I just want to let you know if you're not allowed to masturbate, even though this is your car, I'm here.
Yeah.
Leon, look, and then show him your text.
Yeah. So that's a no because. So that's exactly like someone invites you to come over and watch TV, and while you're watching TV,
they start masturbating.
Yeah. Or remember when my third wife and I drove past that guy beating that guy on the side of the road with a baseball. Yeah. So that's probably what happened there. So he's going, no, mate, no, this is my car, and you're masturbating. No, it's just not on.
All right, so we're giving. Masturbating once a day, that's a man. That's, you're free to go.
Oh, hold on. So is it once a day?
Well, you said once a day.
No, I just said every day. Oh, so is there a limit?
Oh, no limit.
No, I think there should be.
Why?
Well, because I think if you did it 4 times a day, because I actually had a mate who did it 4 times a day, and he was fucked up. So, so I think if you do it more than once, I think there's something.
I like the story about your mate who was having a heart attack and started masturbating, and he reckons
saved his life.
Saved his life.
Did save his life.
There you go. Masturbation can save your life.
Yeah. And I always semi-appreciate him telling me that. I appreciate him telling you it because it was a great story, and I actually wrote a story and got it published. But then halfway through it, I'm thinking, it's a bit, eerie. I just wanted to open a window. Do you know what I mean? When someone's I just thought, really,
have a shower.
I just wanted to go an alcohol shower.
I vote masturbation.
Yeah, once a
You're
day.
A man.
Once a day, hero.
Once or twice a day, hero. Hero. I have a letter. Dear Duke and Leon, I had been trying to get my wife to go to a swingers club for ages. She finally agreed to go. When we got there, to my dismay, there were no other women. I had to spend the evening watching my wife get gangbanged by a bunch of truckies. Afterwards, I couldn't look her in the eye. That's probably because her eye was glued shut. To make matters worse, the guys I thought who were truckers ended up being our local garbage men.
Oh, fuck no.
Every time they pick up the garbage, they woof whistle, make crude remarks, and hump the wheelie bin.
Yeah.
My wife smiles and waves out the window while flashing her breasts, while I hide in the back shed. What should I do? Gary.
Gary.
Well, change your name first. That's the first thing. Change your fucking name.
Yeah. Wow. Swingers clubs. Oh, God. Are they like those German nudist colonies, just full of fucking idiots? You go there expecting, like, to be the Playboy Mansion, and it's just like, ugh.
Well, in Germany, they used to have, people used to sunbake naked in the parks and on their balconies and, or you know, wherever they wanted to. You were allowed to sunbake naked, but then...
Was that during the war?
No. That was... No, they were dead bodies.
You had to go there.
But then... And this was happening in the 90s, but then they had to change the law because all the Greeks and Italians and Lebos got wind of it and they all came, you know.
That's so funny. You are a racist, by the way. Let's just...
Yeah, I just went through that. I just went through the whole thing. Have we finished Mancourt? Did we finish Mancourt? Oh, yeah, we're doing the letter.
The letter. The letter. Gary, fucking idiot.
So he wants to know what to do because the Garbos... Look, are they taking your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's the question. Are they taking your garbage? If they're taking your garbage...
Or when they take the garbage, do they put the bins neatly back?
Yes.
If they do that, well, then I think it's all been worthwhile.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so what if your wife's flashing her breasts out and the guys are humping, you know? Well, I guess maybe he's thinking, fuck, what are the neighbours thinking?
Well, I think it's way beyond that. But, I think he's probably done a good thing. I mean, when I go and pick up my garbage bin in the morning after, the collection, it looks like a bomb has gone off. There's shit everywhere. The bin's fucking in the middle of the road on its side. It's just horrific. It's like the apocalypse. It's like the end of the world.
Well, you need to start masturbating at the window. And maybe they'll put it back properly.
Well, yeah, because we don't have garbos. We just got that idiot who drives the truck with the mechanical arm. He doesn't even give a fuck. I don't think he even waits till it comes down. He just lets go of it.
What about Gary? Look, like I said, first thing, change your fucking name. I mean, who the fuck is called Gary anymore?
Look, I think you got to look at it two sides. There are two. There's a light. There's light wherever there's darkness. There's light as well.
Every cloud has a silver lining. I think is what you were trying to say.
Yeah. So there's two ways you could look at it. If you want to be depresso man, you could go, oh, what have I done? Or if you want to just look at the positive side of it, go, hey, every other idiot in the street's got their bins spread all over the fucking road and it takes them an hour putting all the shit back into the bin. And look at mine. Look like a librarian's done it. They're in fucking alphabetical order. I've won.
Wise words from Leon. You should heed them, Gary. You should heed them.
Yes. All right. Is that it? No, I've got a news. Beauty pageant is sued by contestants. Work-related laws because the winner is chosen based on appearance.
Well, all contestants.
Based on appearance.
In the Miss France beauty pageant, all contestants are based on appearance. So they're getting sued. Do they not see the word beauty there?
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck has the world coming to where they're saying, oh, we're going to sue the beauty contest because they're picking good-looking girls?
No, we're not going to do it on optics. We're going to do it on personality.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, well, she's got a good personality.
Well, maybe that's the way it's going to go. But I mean, that's not what Donald Trump was thinking when he took over the Miss Universe.
Miss Teen Universe.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Really? Miss Teen Universe?
Both. Miss Teen Universe
you're not serious.
Miss Universe, yeah.
You're not serious. Is there a Miss Teen?
Yeah. And you should see them. These Miss Teen Universe, right?
Oh, is it still going?
Well, last time I saw it.
Last night when you Googled it.
On my videotape.
Rewind. Be kind.
Not only are they like the most gorgeous things you've ever seen in your life, but they're all studying medicine, brain surgery.
Yeah.
You know, they're all scientists. They're all, they're all just like, you look at them and you think, well, just fuck off, will you? You make me feel like I'm a fucking caveman, which I am. But
so you'd honestly think they were at uni doing degrees in medicine and law and taking time out to be in a bikini contest. I mean,
it's America, buddy. It's America.
It's America. That's what they do.
We're not talking about Sweden here or Denmark. We're talking about America.
Fucking yeah. Well, in Sweden they have the Miss Sandals pageant, and it's based on the length of your armpit hair.
Nice. I don't know where you get that. I don't know. When I went to Sweden, it was like a totally different world.
I have been to Sweden, I think. Stockholm. Yeah, I have been to Stockholm.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Oh, the other thing, I got another news thing.
Yeah.
Vabbing.
That's the word of the day. Vabbing.
Oh, so is this real, or did you?
No, this is real. Vabbing. You look it up anywhere. It's on TokTik, and vabbing is when instead of using perfume, women put their finger in their vagina and put their vaginal fluids behind their ears or wherever they do it, so they've got that natural smell.
Well, what I would say, isn't that the same as a woman not washing for 3 weeks? I mean, that's been around for hundreds of years, thousands of years.
Well, look, I was thinking of the male equivalent to that. And I came up with what is actually the word of the week. Smegging.
Smegging. Beautiful.
So smegma is what men can have if they don't wash between their foreskin and their penis.
Thank you.
And then they can just dab that, smegging.
Dab it. And when you think about when you think about it, they got the perfect natural dabber. If you could get your...
I don't think it's going to reach your ears.
Well, that's what I was about to say. The only thing is you have to do 20 years of yoga to get your head close enough to be able to dab it with the dabber, the special dabber. Must have 20 years of yoga to use this dabber.
Well, I was just thinking, imagine you're a waiter in a restaurant and you're serving a couple. She's been vabbing and he's been smegging.
You'd call the fucking police, wouldn't you? Or you just get, you know what you do? You go over to the little red box near the fire escape, pull out the fire hose, and fucking just turn it on.
Wash them down.
Wash them down. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're treating us like a protester. Fuck, stinky.
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now.
Hello?
Yes.
You still?
I've got COVID. I'm not dying, you idiot.
Well, you sound like you're dying. Okay, so Mario from Italy asks, Dear Leon,
yes,
would you let a 97-year-old woman bathe you?
No, absolutely not, 100%. And I can tell you, I've experienced this firsthand.
Really?
Yes, many years ago when I was in Bali, I'd be for some reason I think it was just me. I'd be walking along the beach, or I'd be sitting down on my towel or something like that, and these very, very old, hunchback, crinkly women would just come up to me and go, massage, 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 and I was horrified. Absolutely horrified. And I said to myself, there is no way in the world. I don't have anything against old people, but I would never let an old person touch me in that way, especially using oil or cream or some sort of lubrication.
No, but you're in a bath. You're in a bath.
It's the same.
Bubble bath, and she's got the soap.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's lubrication.
Oops, I dropped the soap, Sonny.
Hey, so no, absolutely not. 100% not.
I would have sworn I would have put everything I owned.
Yeah, which is
on
not
you
much.
saying yes.
No. Well, look, if I'd had that experience in Bali, I'd probably say yes, but no. Ever since then, I've been absolutely terrified of old, crinkly, women touching me in any way, shape, or form like that, especially with lubricant. Oh, God. All right.
Would you do it on your OnlyFans website for like 10 grand?
No. No.
Shit.
I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it.
You're doing it.
No,
you're probably doing it now. I reckon you're in the bath now with the old lady next door that puts the meat in your fridge. And she's bathing you while you're talking. She's going, "Oh, you poor sick love."
Up till this point, I thought COVID was bad, but now that this fucking memory or this vision thing I have in my head, that's the worst thing that's happened to me this week.
And
right.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to get long COVID, so that vision is going to be there for years.
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now, ask Leon now.
All right, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Be good, stay healthy.
Yeah, and pray for Leon, please. Everyone pray that he makes it through. He's very fragile.
All right, and if you're listening to this while driving, please don't end up looking at the airbag. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Duke and Leon's